Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and I just got a level after narrowly escaping from a boss. It's nice. It's nice to know where the next boss is. However, I want to do some exploring first, because of course my thought process is, as I explore, I'm going to gain more echoes. I gain more echoes. I gain more levels. That's going to make the boss easier. And while I am up for a challenge, it's probably still going to be a challenge, even if I have a few more levels in me. So, that's why we are not fighting Vicar Amelia just yet, because there's just too much left for me to explore here. 1, 2, ow, 3. Get health back. Cool. Got it all. Blue elixir. Still don't know what that does. Hello. Yeah. Aha! I got the dodge out in time this time. Hold on. Blood vials. I'll take those. Blue elixir, liquid medicine that makes still bodies undetectable. Oh, so I can stand in place and let someone walk by me. Got it. That's cool. However, what I truly want, is I'm going to do the thing that I said I would do last time. I'm going to put a bold hunter's mark on my little hotbar here, so that if I really need to get out of somewhere, like I just needed to, I can. Yeah, it's great. It's great. We're going to go this way now. Wait, no, this was the wrong way. This is not the way I wanted to go. It's the other way. So we're here. Over here. Yeah, and then there's a big dude here who's actually not terribly hard to fight. Yep. Ow. Got greedy. Whoop. Heat. Cool. Blood vial. Got it. Alright, now it's vials, actually, but, you know. Okay, then there's a bunch more big dudes over here. But also this guy. He's not as big, but he's still pretty big. Like, I'm presumably an average-sized person, and this guy's like 2 feet taller than me, so, you know. It's pretty big. Where do I want to go? Okay, so I think when it comes to exploring, we should start with the areas. Do we start closer to the boss or further? I feel like if we start closer to the boss, we're more likely to find shortcuts back than if we start further from the boss. So, yeah, we could potentially unlock some shortcuts if we do that. 4 is all I'll do. I have learned 2, 3, 4, 5 to kill him. Blood vials. Nice. I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm getting more blood vials than I'm using now, which is neat. 4. That windup takes forever. I might even be able to parry that. We'll see. I do think, and maybe this is a hot take as far as Soulsborne games go, but I do think that the enemies could use some sort of indication in these games as to when you can parry them or not. I don't like that. Ow. Stop. We're supposed to stop after the first hit. Don't you know that? Yeah, I feel like it would be nice to have some sort of indicator to be like, okay, this attack, because not all attacks can be parried in both Dark Souls and Bloodborne. And so to have an indicator of like, yes, you can parry this attack, you just have to time it right. Like, it doesn't even have to be, well, I guess it'd be hard to do without showing the exact timing, but you wouldn't even have to technically say, oh, this is when you would parry this attack. You could be like, oh, you could just say this attack is parryable in some way. You know, some sort of visual language. Like a lot of games that have some sort of parry mechanic. Like the first game that springs to mind for me is Metroid Dread. Because that one, you can parry almost every enemy in that game. Ow. Get that health back. And every enemy will flash, like, almost exactly when you need to parry it. Like, as soon as you can parry it, I should say, because the timing is actually very generous in that game. Hello. God. Can you just come down here like you did last time? I'm not talking to the big guy, I'm talking to the guy with the gun. But having him come down too is pretty nice too. Did he hurt himself doing that? Like, I know his health bar didn't move, but it looked like there was blood that came out when he did that. Okay, 3 was greedy. Okay. I'm also realizing that in this game there's a little part of the mechanic, because going back to D&D talk and how I made a feat that mirrors the mechanic in this game of getting health back by hitting people. One thing that I did not put in the description, which I probably should, just because there's probably a good reason for it being there in this game, is that when you heal, you actually lose some of the health that you could get back by hitting people. So, and that actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that actually makes some sense as far as the philosophy of this game goes, and the philosophy that I'm going for with this feat, because it's really the same. I'm looking to make people play more aggressive in D&D. Ow, okay. Okay. Back up for a sec. Okay, got hit again. I think I just die here. I'm pretty sure the status condition kills me. Yep. Okay. That's unfortunate. I also had a ton of echoes there. I keep getting a crap ton of echoes just from getting to this point. Actually, I might have been able to use the Bold Hunter's Mark to get out of there. And then maybe died in the dream, which would have been funny. Or no, I would have died in the church. Because it takes you to the last lamp you went to first. All right, that's fine. We just need to get back there is all. That's not bad. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about the feet. So, yeah, if you make it so that if I made it so that the feat doesn't give you as much healing if you get healed, then that tempts the player to be like, no, don't heal me. I'm going to get this back by hitting this person. Right? And it's a gamble, of course, but it's a fun gamble, I think. Right? It's the same gamble that happens in this game. Be like, where if you do back off and go for the guaranteed healing, then you lose some of the possible healing, right? And that's the purpose of that interaction in this game. Ow. Okay, you need to die. He actually swung over me there. It's kind of funny. Okay. Blood vials, I will take those. I do wish I had a... See, the funny thing is, if this were Dark Souls 3 and I were playing my Dark Souls 3 character, a lot of these enemies that have just that have like these status effects that apply when they hit you. Ow, you have a fucking flamethrower? What? Also, there's a raven here. A lot of these status effects that apply when someone hits you wouldn't really be an issue if I were playing my Dark Souls 3 character, because I believe I've said this, but yeah, I spec'd into the bow as my primary weapon in that game. So I can take people out from range effectively. That is not something I can do in this game. I think even if I were to spec into the gun, I still don't think it would be a particularly effective way to do things, or at least as effective as the bow in Dark Souls. So, I would be curious. On a second playthrough, I would probably try that, actually. Speccing into the gun and trying to do as much of my fighting with the gun as possible. It would be interesting. Because there's the whole thing where there's a lot of disadvantages to using the gun, namely that your ammo is really limited. Although that's the same in Dark Souls with arrows. Until you just start getting enough souls that you can just buy however many you want. Hey. And you'd probably reach a point in this game too, because you know you can buy Quicksilver bullets in the shop, and they only cost so much. Ow, that hurt. Let me get that health back, please. Hi. I barely saw you in the corner of my screen. Okay, one hit was all I was supposed to get out of that. Ooh, he dodged me. Ow, don't kill me. I have echoes up there that I want to grab. Ugh. Yeah. Alright. That is the thing that I don't like as much about having more health. Can I... Oh, you have my echoes. Okay. And there's a guy shooting at me. Strafe, hit, dodge, hit. Okay, okay. Well, there goes those echoes. Also, who else hit me? Was it the guy with the gun? No, it was the guy with the scythe. Okay. He came by and... Okay. Alright, I guess that's what I get for trying to rush the guy who had my echoes. That's fair. I don't like it, but it's fair. Lost a bunch of echoes there, but it's fine. We'll get... Well, I still had like 4K on me, so then I can recover that much at least. As long as I take my time. Dick. Give me my health back. Got some of it. Can kind of sneak up on this guy. I'm pretty sure, like I'm pretty sure backstabs don't exist in this game, but I missed. Awkward. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I just gotta be patient. I just gotta be patient. That's what I didn't do last time. I just wasn't patient. Nope, not this way. Keep trying to go that way. It's not that way. It's this way. Just gotta be patient. Take my time. Finish all the enemies in due time. Definitely not in front of you, friend. Yep. Okay. Did I finish my thought about having more health? One of the things I don't like about having more health is that that means I need more healing items to heal myself. Because they don't scale with how much health you have. Ow, fucking dick. Trigger the Raven, good. Silver bullets, I will take those. Hey. Flash, flash, dodge, flash, flash, flash. One too many. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. I did. I do actually feel one of the reasons I talk about that feat so much is I do actually feel pretty proud of all the thought I put into it. It hasn't been used yet, so I still don't know if it's balanced. But I put a lot of thought into balancing that even before it's been played. Because there's all this thought of like, okay, I essentially had to figure out, for the sake of gameplay, who does this feat favor most? And one of my biggest goals was I didn't want it to favor tanks more than it did, riskier fighters, because otherwise you're just making tanks more tanky, and that's not that cool. Also, there's a ladder here that I never saw. This is probably how you get that item. So yeah, I did a lot of balancing to be like, okay, so effectively the best people to use this are people with 2 weapons and lots of health, but not necessarily a lot of armor. And I probably won't have a lot of armor next time, because as for this episode, oh, come on, that's a wrap. Yeah, you just keep on walking, buddy.